Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's 2 o'clock, so that means it is time for Top 5 Tuesday. I gotta move my sign because you can't quite see it. All right, there we go. But welcome to the show. And this week we've had, well, for this last month, we've had a lot of special guests. We've had some new products. We've been doing some kind of special shows, but we are back to doing our top 5 products of the week. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. And for anyone who's just joining in, let me tell you what we're giving away this week. So the first thing we're giving away, and this is all you need to do to enter our contest, is just leave a comment. So you can say hi, you can leave a question, kind of whatever you want to do in the comments. And don't worry, I won't call you out if you haven't, if you don't leave a comment. So that's how we do our drawing at the end. At the end of the show, we bring up random number generator, which I haven't done yet, but I will. And then we will pick a random number with like a random comment. And what you're gonna win this week is we have a shirt, a t-shirt from our friends over at ProFabrication. So this happens to be a 3XL, I guess. Yeah, I have this in a couple of different sizes. I think I've got a small and a 3XL, so not a lot of room there, but we'll get you hooked up. So our friends from ProFab, that's our giveaway this week. And then we also do a second giveaway as well. And I just had that too. Anyway, it's gonna be a Crate Insider t-shirt. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, it's got Crate Insider on the front, and on the back it has Crate Insider, the one source for crate racing tech and more. It's the t-shirts that you see on our website. So how you can enter that second giveaway is if you know what my sign said last week, that one right there. If you know what my sign said last week, leave that as a comment and we do a separate drawing for that. So what we're gonna feature this week, so that's our giveaways. And then what we're featuring, we do have a new product on the website. And what that new product is, it's been a long time in coming, but these are mufflers. Well, they're really anti-reversion mufflers or torque boosters, however you wanna call them. And they were designed by Hendron Racing Engines, and now this stainless set is now produced by ProFab, and you can see they've got this really nice logo right here, the ProFabrication, and they're calling them the Pro Chamber 350. So it's a 3-inch inlet and a 3.5-inch outlet, and I didn't write down how much they are. I think they're $139. What's nice is look at in the packaging, they even come with tabs, so you can weld the tabs on. I think that's what they are anyway, is tabs. So really handy. Really cool how they've got the lasering on it, and you can see that they went ahead and lasered Hendron Racing Engines on there as well. So I'm trying to show this with the light there. So that's our new product this week, is our anti-reversion mufflers, stainless steel from ProFab. All right, well with that, I'm gonna say hi to some folks and then we'll jump into the top 5 items of the week here. So I see we've got a lot of top fans. So Jonathan and Jim, Jason, Storm, Terry, thank you all for being here for sure. Oh, Terry says, good morning from the California Republican Party. That's awesome, love it. And we got hello from Kansas, and definitely Danny's in Oregon, and Brian and Nick and Daryl here. So thank you all for being here, really appreciate it. And yeah, a lot of people know my sign, so that's awesome. So let's go ahead and jump in to our top 5 products this week. In the number 5 spot is from our friends at Jones Racing Products, and that is, whoops, pull it out here, is our rear-mounted power steering setup. So as you can see from the picture here, that way I don't have to open up the box, but it comes with a power steering pump. It is already mounted with a pulley on it, and then it also has the bracket that you need, and it comes with a belt plus a spare belt as well. And I know with a lot of the dirt late models, they prefer to run go crank to water pump on the front with the front drives, and then run the power steering on the back. It's very typical with the dirt late models, and so this is a very popular system from our friends at Jones. This is the 2004-PS is what the name of this kit is, and it runs $450.50. So $450.50 for the Jones pump in the number 5 spot. All right, next up, in the number 4 spot today is from RaceFan, and we've been selling so many RaceFans because now we don't have them in just one size or 2 sizes. Now we have 3 sizes of RaceFan. So the most popular this week is our 17-inch. This happens to be a 4-blade, and of course now we have it in the 15, 17, or 19-inch. But 17s work well for dirt late models, work well for modifieds, really across the board. And if you're new to seeing the RaceFan, or what's cool about it is it has interchangeable blades. blades. So I don't have the bolts in here on purpose so that I can show you that you can take these blades off and you can reconfigure it, and like now we have a 2-blade fan. So you can really adapt to your particular circumstances of how hot it is or how cool it is or the humidity and all of those different things. So the 4-blade race fan, it runs 265. Doesn't matter if it's a 15, 17 or 19 inch. The 4-blade fan runs 265. All right, next up in the number 3 spot this week is our Schaefer's oil. So this has actually been flying off the shelves in the cases. So they come in cases of 12, and the case of Schaefer's runs $104.49. So if you're getting ready for some of those big races coming up, obviously now is a perfect time to be changing your oil and just getting really dialed in. Definitely. So Schaefer's is a great choice for that. Really low cost per quart there. So let's see, it's $104.49. And we divide that by 12, because that's what you all wanted to sign up for today, is to watch me do math. And so it's $8.70 a quart. So really, good value there for sure. A lot better value than a lot of the other oils out there. Plus, it definitely makes power. So we do love the Schaefer's oil for that. It makes power. It also protects your engine. So just, nothing but good things to say about the Schaefer's. So there's a case for $104.49. Next up in the number 2 spot this week, and I don't even have this package open, so we'll have to do that, is our valve spring changer from LSM Racing Products. Also, when it's time to get ready for these big races, it's also a good time to change your valve springs. So our LSM valve spring changer right here, I always do like to show it with the box, because you could store it in the box because you got this nice foam in there. This is a tool that will last a lifetime, because it's made out of the 6061 T6 aluminum. It's anodized, heavy duty. I mean, I should probably put this on a scale. It's just a nice heavy duty machine here. And then for changing your valve springs, we've got a whole video on this that says, shows how to depress your valve spring, and it makes it really, really simple. Heavy duty construction. And we sell it so that it has, because you could use this on pretty much any kind of engine, right? Well, that has like rocker studs. Well, we sell it with the adapter that you need for using it for crates. So this little adapter just slides into that little hole right there to make it the right size for the rocker arm or the studs that come out of your engine. And so our LSM valve spring changer, this runs $218.98, and that's in the number 2 spot. All right, last up is our top product, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's any other questions or comments, or now I made a mess over here, so I'm gonna set this up over here and say hi to some other folks. So lots of people here today, so thank you so much for being here. And I'll get to some questions in a moment. And just as a reminder, if you joined in later, what we're giving away this week, our general giveaway is for a ProFab t-shirt right here. And then if you know what my sign said last week, then we're gonna give away a Crate Insider t-shirt. So I'll get to that in a second. So our top product this week, not a huge surprise. I generally only bust this out like once a month or so, because otherwise it kind of takes over, but is our match sets of 602 valve springs. So I just showed off the valve spring changer, and then our match sets of springs, you've got 2 bags inside of here. One is for your intake, and the other bag is for your exhaust. And it's a full set. These are genuine GM valve springs. We don't do any like cheater valve springs, nothing like that. They're genuine GM valve springs. We just go through hundreds of them at a time, and we rate them, and we get rid of the bad ones, and then we put the good ones together into kits so we can have the match valve springs. And so that in the top spot runs $99.75 for our 602 matched valve springs. We do have matched beehives, by the way, as well. So with that, let's go ahead and I'm gonna bring up my random number generator here, and we'll get some drawings going on for sure. I've got Alex in the office helping out today, so got lots of comments, and just a second, and I'm gonna get him a note, and he's gonna get me a note. Great. And then I'll answer some questions. Okay, so I'll have some winners here in a moment, but let me take a look. So let's see, Brandon says, do y'all have any tire prep? Actually, we do. We do from, I know that doesn't make everybody happy, and it's something I don't talk about a lot on Facebook, but the truth is that not all rules are the same throughout the entire country. So different areas of the country have different rules, and I was just gonna see, because yeah, I do have, pulled up. So this is actually, I have to retake these pictures because they changed the container, but we sell the Grip Bite products from Daytona 1. Obviously we love Daytona 1 for all of their additives and my goodness, the transmission fluid. We just did a video on that last week. And of course we love their XL1 engine treatment and the gear oil, but with this particular line of tire treatments, the Grip Bite products, they are environmentally friendly. They do not break down a tire, so they're not meant to, they're not gonna be unsafe. They're not harsh chemicals, but they work incredibly well. So the Grip Bite products, that's what we sell for tire prep. And so yeah, we do have a whole section. So our first, is this our first winner, Alex? Yeah. Our first winner is Chad Wallace. So Chad, you just won a ProFab t-shirt. And if you could, please, I'm gonna write down your name here. If you would, Chad, please send me a private message with your address, and then I'll be able to get that shirt sent out to you. All right, so I'm gonna see, let's see here. Oh, and our second drawing is Kevin Van Horn. So Kevin, if you would, send me your address, also your shirt size for the Crate Insider t-shirt, and then I'll get that sent out. But I'm gonna see what other questions here. So Daryl Hagan, qualifying. I'm not sure if you mean like a since I was just talking about tire prep, if that's what you mean, or if you're just trying to qualify for the drawing. I'm not sure here. Let's see here. Good stuff, great products. And let's see, Danny says, I run the Schaefer's in my late model and street stock, great oil doesn't break down. You're absolutely right, for sure. Let's see here, can you share the link to the podcast with your brother? I never watched it but wanted to. Yes, I certainly can. And that is on my website called CrateInsider.com. But yeah, I'd be happy to, once this video is over, then I'll jump in over there and grab a link and send that over. We had a good time talking on our podcast, and I know I need to put out more podcast episodes for sure. Let's see, how much was the tire? Dustin, I assume you mean the tire prep. They're different. I don't know how much they are off the top of my head, but we have a whole tire prep section of the website. So great, best fuel for 602. Honestly, so the best fuel question is a great one, regardless of 602 or 604. How we would break that down is it really depends on your rules. So if you just had open rules and you could run whatever kind of fuel you want to run, you'd run methanol. That would be the best fuel. If you can't run methanol, the next choices would be to go with an oxygenated fuel, and that would be your VP CHP, your Klotz CR601 or CR604, or like your Renegade Ratman. Any of those would be in that genre. But if you can't run methanol, you can't run oxygenated, but you can run E85, run E85. After that, we're gonna go into the race gases like the Sunoco 110s or the VP 110. Those would be the next choices on that whole list. So that's kind of like what I call the hierarchy of fuel. So I hope that's helpful, but a lot of that will depend upon what you are allowed to run in your particular series. All right, so let's see here if I have any other questions. Okay, great, and then I see Alex actually posted that link to the podcast there for you, Jason, so we're good there. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for being part of Crate Insider. I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.